Hello, hello. So we have been talking about setting goals and figuring out what your dreams are, what your priorities are in this lifetime, and coming up with some short-term goals and long-term goals so that you can make sure that you're being diligent and you're getting there. As moms, it's so easy to put everyone else before ourselves, and we're gonna be diligent and we're gonna be proactive in also pursuing our dreams at the same time. So I've come up with some notes for you today. I'll be referencing my notes to kind of give you some parameters, kind of a roadmap to starting this journey, to starting to come up with your goals. So here it goes. First off, start big picture. What do you want your life to look like? What are your life goals, or at least your goals for the next 10 years? Now, a lot of times they fall into different categories. So I'm going to go over some of the categories for setting goals. Family goals. What do you want your family to look like? Do you want to get married? Are you already married? Would you like to have kids? Would you like to have more kids? Let's get those goals, your family goals, on paper. Next, career goals. What level do you want to achieve in your career? Do you want to switch careers? What education might you need to get there? So if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or a teacher, there's college classes and college coursework and a number of other things that you have to take, right? If you want to be a mechanic, you got to go to trade school. If you want to be a hairstylist, you've got to go to beauty college. So what education might you need in order to get where you want to go? Health goals. What do you want your health to look like? What quality of life do you want? Are there different athletic goals that you'd like to achieve? Relationship goals. What do you want your relationships to look like with your friends, your family, your spouse? There's steps that you need to take in order to get there, right? Relationships take a lot of work. Amen? Financial goals. What are your financial goals? Where would you feel comfortable? Personal development goals. Are there things that you'd like to work on yourself? Right? There's always room for improvement. Service goals. Do you have a desire to give of your time or your resources? And what brings you enjoyment? Are there things that you would like to do for enjoyment? Do you want to travel? Do you want to sail? Do you want to be able to attend the ballet or the symphony on a regular basis? What are your enjoyment goals? Because that's important too, right? You don't want to just feel like you work, and you don't get to enjoy any time. What are your spiritual goals? Do you want to reach a new level of understanding? Do you want to memorize Bible verses, read through the Bible? What are your goals there? Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to brainstorm these. And I brainstorm them actually individually on pieces of paper just to kind of give you an idea. Each category had its own sheet. So you're going to brainstorm these ideas, and then you're going to select one or two from each category that you really want to focus on. Now, make sure that they are your goals. Don't just write down things that you think would make your spouse happy, or your boyfriend happy, or your girlfriend happy, or your parents happy, or your friends happy. Make sure that they are your goals. And make sure that they are positive, okay? So write things like, I will, instead of things like, I won't, okay? Like, if weight loss is a goal for you, and make sure it's your goal, I will lose 8 pounds, not I will not eat candy, or I will not gain more weight. Make sure it's positive. I will make healthy choices. I will eat clean, things like that. And then finally, goals should meet some type of criteria. So a really popular acronym is SMART, and there's a few variations on this, but what I chose was specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Again, SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. So I'm going to go ahead and give you an example for the baby weight that I want to finish losing. So I will lose 10 pounds. That's measurable, right? By the end of July. So it has an expiration date. Okay, so that's just an example. So when I was doing my brainstorm, I came up with a lot of great ideas. I think they're great ideas for me. And some of them are measurable and time bound, and some aren't. Some of these I really just need to figure out. So you may go over and over and over these different pages and realize, what's realistic? What's doable? What's measurable? Okay, so that's okay. That's okay if you have to revise, and then make sure that you do select 1 to 2 goals from each category that you're going to work on. And there will be some overlap. So for instance, my financial goals and my career goals, there's definitely some overlap. Like someday I think it would be amazing to be able to invest in real estate. So that's a financial goal, because financially I have to be able to show funds or show income that would allow me to take on additional properties, right? So that's a financial piece that has to be in line. But then also it's a career goal, because if I was able to do what I'd like to do with real estate investment, then that would ultimately become a career of mine. So there will be some overlap, and that's okay. So I've given you a lot to think about, hopefully. Start working on this, start hashing these lists out, and then we'll continue through the process. Have a great day.